What's your name?
Abdul.
What do you do?
I do YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, mainly YouTube though.
How do you feel about hitting 1K subscribers on YouTube?
More work needs to be done.
So Abdul, why did you start YouTube?
So from young, I've always just loved recording videos. I used to make them in lockdown from 2020 with my brother and my cousin. We used to record like funny pranks and challenges because back in lockdown, you know, everybody was in the house and there was nothing really to do. So that's kind of where the habit first really picked up for me. And then obviously once lockdown finished, I realized that it was something I actually enjoyed doing. So I continued doing it. But unfortunately, I did stop maybe at 9 because I did used to get bullied for it and like people made fun of me. There's going to be people that are maybe that age now watching this, and for me what I want to say is just, even if people are going to bully, just continue to do your thing, because at the end of the day, when you see the numbers and the results, you're going to be thankful that you continued, and those same people that were bullying and making fun will be congratulating you. Some of them might even be asking how they can start as well.
How did this all begin?
So it started when I was in year 12. I think it was either October or November, you know. I was watching a YouTube video, this was on a Friday after school, and I was just thinking to myself how much I really used to love just making videos. So I spoke to my uncle, shout out to him, I asked him what he thought. He said go for it, because he knew that I loved making videos as well. Then after I spoke to my uncle and my brother, the first person I texted was the man them, so my boys Anthony, Wisdom and Daniel. I texted all of them, asking them what they thought. They all gave me the encouragement to start. And then so I just picked up my camera that I had at the time, so it was on my phone, and then I just started recording. You know, I started with weekly vlogs, vlogging what I did in school. Those videos did well. I took them down though because I wasn't satisfied with the camera quality and everything. But obviously now all the videos that are up are gonna stay up, because I need to show everyone where we started from and how the production levels have risen. But yeah, that's how I started.
I want y'all to see that life is great. Your life is great too. Have a good time, man. Have some fun.
What's the biggest obstacle you're facing in your YouTube career so far, and how did you overcome it?
So for me, this is the biggest obstacle that I've faced so far, and that was balancing year 13 and content together. Now, for those that don't live in the UK, year 13 is like the last year of high school before you go to college/university. So the exam pressure is high, and there's a lot of pressure to get a lot of stuff done. You know, so I come from an African household where expectations on education are very high. You know, they want you to get good grades, and that's good because they should want their kids to strive for greatness, you know. But for me, ever since I started first making videos in lockdown, I've always started to, you know, lean towards preferring creative styles of education and just creative styles of doing things rather than the conventional reading the book and education. So that would like lead me to not revising enough, and you know, it did pay the price a little bit in my exams. Alhamdulillah, I still passed, but it was a big obstacle that I had to face because I had to constantly force myself to revise. And I know a lot of people can relate when they say that that was difficult for them, because yeah, man, education, balancing education and content. Because also, when I was balancing the two, it meant that I was inconsistent on this channel. Like there were times where I would go months without posting, and when I did record videos, because I had to rush it to go and focus on my schoolwork and other things, I just wasn't really satisfied with them. So it did lead to me being inconsistent. So now I'm just really thankful that over this summer holiday, I've been able to drop 2 videos every single week, and that's ultimately what's led me to reaching 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So we thank God for that, and we thank all the people that have tapped into the content, you know.
As a small-time YouTuber trying to make it big in this field, what do you think would be your biggest obstacle for you reaching that level?
I think because I've just hit 1K, I know 1K is a big achievement. It's the first big milestone for YouTubers, but I feel like there's still a lot more work for me to do. I said that at the start of the video, and I feel like one of the obstacles that's going to really be a hard hurdle to get over, maybe linking up with other creators, because just the UK in general, a lot of people are on collabing, yeah, but when you compare it to like the Americans, people are more friendly over there, and I think it's more easier to blow. So I think networking with people here might be a bit more difficult, because it's the networks and the creations that and the connections that you make, that help you get to the next level. Because a lot of people's careers, one thing that took them to the next level, because they already had the potential, but what took them to the next level was collabing with people that had the bigger platforms and put them on because they saw their potential. So I just feel like for me to get to the next stage, that's one of the best ways to do it, and it's going to be quite a hurdle to get over, because I just feel like compared to the US, people are more friendly over there. So people aren't as friendly and as welcoming here. Like there's a saying, people always want to see you win, but never ever better than them. And I just feel like there's a lot of jealousy in that in the UK. I'm not calling out creators, by the way. I'm just saying how I feel. But yeah. You're right, boss. I need to get a bonnet because, bro, last time, I got this one and it was mad. I could not wear it. So, $3.99 though. Anthony, I think I should just wait until I go to Addy's on Monday, because I know I can get cheaper at Addy's.
So what like Addy's sell
I didn't even know you know.
So what
Yes, bro.
sell hair products?
Yes. Bro, they sell do-rags for £2.
I beg you pardon me.
And it's the same ones you see in Woolly.
Pardon me, so for it, man.
How much is that?
This one is £6.
East is free.
Huh? The champion.
Yo, Wisdom, wait until I'm up in it. Wait until I'm up. This guy with stacks, bro. Hey.
You are approaching the end of the conveyor. Please step off.
I don't know. Thank you. I don't know. Yeah. This is the guy.
B1K, there's man.
This is the guy. Obviously, for those that don't know, well, if you've been watching my channel, you should know. This is my friend Anthony. He's a photographer. He's got a business on Instagram called Visuals by A. You guys should get at that. And from day one, he's been the one helping me to record a lot of the videos that are on my channel. A lot of the videos on my channel, they wouldn't have been filmed and recorded and produced and everything like that without Anthony. So first of all, just got to give you your props, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot behind the scenes that him and the rest of the man them I put into. But there's one question you got for me. What's that question, bro?
What do you want to achieve in the future with your content?
So obviously with YouTube, when it comes to social media platforms, it's the one that has the most longevity. So that's why when you blow on it, it's the most rewarding, and the most rewards will come from that. See me, I'm not too interested in all the flashy cars and the chains and all of that, because I'm a Muslim, you know, and alhamdulillah for that. So I like to be as conservative as possible. But one thing that I do definitely want to do, and I've always been saying this to the mandem, is give back to those that had me from when I was nothing. Like, I'm going to get into it a bit later on in the video, but there's a lot of stuff that's happened in my personal life, and I wouldn't be sitting where I am today without my family members and without my brethren like Anthony, you know, because there's a lot that's happened to me over my life, and it was at a point where, you know, if I didn't receive the right guidance and the right people in my life, I could have taken a very dark turn. So we thank God for the people that he put into my life. So one thing I want to do is to be able to give back, you know, whether that be I don't want to talk too much about it, because, you know, evil eye and all them things there, but I just want to be able to give back to those that have helped me. Like anyone that's helped me with recording videos or has been a big part of my journey, you know, even maybe giving back to the viewers as well, like taking a viewer out for the day, or, you know, just rewarding them with something to thank them for their loyalty and being here with me on this journey. That's the main thing I want to do, because on YouTube you're building a community. So the most important thing to do to have a strong community that's unified is to give back to those that have put you into the position that you're in. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main goal for me, giving back and showing people that I have been watching all the support that they've been giving me. Because a lot of people, when they get to where they want to be, they just forget their day ones, or if they forget the people that have helped them get there. And that's a very bad thing, because then they go down the downward spiral and no one is there to help them. But me, I want to make sure I remember all the man them and all the people that have helped me out. But yeah, man, that's the main thing for me that I want to achieve.
Yeah, quick word of advice: talk less, do more.
Literally, bro.
Love. One high and one low about content creation so far.
So I'd say the high that I can remember, obviously hitting 1K, but before that, I'd say going to the Beta Squad and AMP charity match that I filmed that last year. I just feel like that was a really good experience for me. You know, I got to meet so many people and it was a good environment, good experience. And then I got to go on the pitch as well at halftime. Obviously, if you haven't seen the vlog, go and watch that. But yeah, that was a very memorable day. You know, a lot of stuff happened on that day. One low I'd have to deal with during content would probably be the fact that sometimes I put a lot of effort into a video and it won't do the numbers that I thought it would. But then I just have to remind myself to trust in God and trust in the process, you know, because at the end of the day, this whole thing is a process. And sometimes the videos that you think will do well, they won't do well. And the videos that you don't think will do well, will do amazing. So it really just depends on what God has written for you. So as long as you have, just kick the can. Anyways, as long as you have faith in God, yeah, throughout this whole journey, and you know that He's got you covered, that you don't need to worry too much.
Thanks for watching. Let's reach the next milestone together.